Hey fam, I received this comment just before and I think it is absolutely hilarious. Number one, I have not watched the Run documentary that Ed Brockman's done. Not watched it. I have no interest in watching it while I'm out here. I 110% will watch it when I get home. What he accomplished in 2022, I'm pretty sure it was absolutely extraordinary, running across Australia. Kudos, hats off, but for the man to go back and back it up and run, I don't know, a lot of laps around the oval, like 400 laps a day around the oval for 12 days straight. Like, to me, that's just absolutely batshit crazy. I think the Nullarbor is boring as, let alone running around an oval 400 times for 12 days straight. Like, that's just absolutely bonkers. I think I just feel dizzy and sick even thinking about that. So no, I haven't watched a Run documentary. However, I am more talking about how controlled, planned and put together my run is, the run around Australia. I just have to laugh so hard at that comment, purely because while 110% I feel way more at ease, grounded and confident in all of this run, every single step I take every single day, at the start of this run was an absolute cluster. Like, it was a cluster, everything. And what goes on behind the scenes to make this run possible, I just don't think I will ever be able to put into words truly what happens. Like, we are trying our best to bring you guys, bring the community, bring the family, bring everyone along for this whole ride and show you guys the real raw footage of what happens behind the scenes. But honestly, it's still just a glimpse of what happens. Literally from 0 to 30 kilometers every single day. When I'm in range, when I'm in service, there is so much back and forward of me checking in on the team, leading the team, delegating tasks, following up, making sure everyone's doing okay, making sure everyone is on point of like what they need, and just checking in with the team and making sure they're okay, making sure they're still aligning and they're still in alignment with the vision and the mission, making sure things are done as well. And just checking in with Heidi, with Suze, with Joni, with Jules, making sure Rowan on the ground is okay. He's doing an exceptional job. However, one thing that you guys don't actually see is the conversations that have been had. And this is one thing that I'm learning so much on this run, is if you don't ever learn how to communicate, you can never lead a team. So every step I take forward, every day we go further and further into this run, I'm learning so much more about leading. I'm learning so much more about leadership. I'm learning so much more about communication styles. I'm learning so much more about how to align every step to the mission and the vision that you hold. And honestly, at the start of this run, it was an absolute cluster dump. And it wasn't until week 2 when I was just like, nah, we can't have any of this anymore. If we want the longevity of this mission and this vision that I hold in my heart so closely of the Just One More Run Around Australia, to be able to inspire and impact millions of lives worldwide, to have just one more conversation so no one experiences the depths of the darkness alone, to me, that is all about community. That is all about putting this out there. That is all about bringing you guys along for the ride. That is all about the events. That is all about everyone coming to run with me. It's not about just me hitting 80 kilometers a day. Like, I ain't here to focus on the numbers. The numbers, they're a byproduct of what happens when you take just one more step. They're the byproduct of what happens when you follow an aligned action plan towards the mission, and you always have the mission and the vision in forefront of your mind instead of just going off the numbers. Because if we went back to the start and how it was all panning out at the start, I wouldn't be this high in spirits as what I am right now. I wouldn't be this excited to continuously run around Australia. Because if I was just chasing the 80 kilometers every day, the world's fastest female to run around Australia title, if I was just chasing that, this run would be empty. But it's literally from the community and the support and the messages and the donations and the conversations having that I show up every single day in high spirits most days. But I'm also still on my own journey out here. So I just wanted to say, like, it may look like this whole run is so planned, precise, put together, but we say it all the time in the team. We don't know what the hell we're doing, but as long as we keep reminding ourselves of the mission, the impact that we're here to create, that's our job done. We just take just one more step towards that mission and vision every single day. And we debrief too. When things aren't working, we all come together and we're like, all right, what's not working? Who needs help? Who do we need to hire? Who do we need to ask? Who do we need to call in for more support? What needs to change to be able to make this more enjoyable for us? That's all we're doing out here. So yeah, little bits of plan, but we're also just winging it and just getting it done, because I ain't going to go to my grave without this mission accomplished. I ain't going to go to my grave sleeping on my dreams. And that's what I want every single person to take away from this, is you don't have to have the plan precise, but you have to go just one more every single day towards your vision, and the mission will be accomplished in the end. That's my little rant on that one. But thank you so much, guys. Every single one of you. I just seen that we cracked 16,000 followers. Like, to me, that's extraordinary. Like, I'm still like maybe a week out from Adelaide, but I'm just about to finish like a massive long stint of isolation, and then we hit all the cities. This is where I want all the cities to come run with me. This is where I need you guys to come run with me. I need your support. I need you to come to the doco screening and the event. Come chat with me. Come have a yarn. Come have just one more conversation, because in these cities that we're about to hit, that's what's going to help me get through the top end of Australia, because there's going to be so much more isolation up there. But I look forward to these events, and this is why I said to the team literally 3 weeks ago, I was like, I don't care if it takes me an extra week to run around Australia. I'll run every single day. I don't care about that. What I care about is having this mission and this vision fulfilled, and that means having more community events. So I need you guys along for this as well, because it's what keeps me inspired, it's what keeps me motivated out here, and it's what keeps me going. So when I come through a town near you, when I come through a city near you, can you please come run with me? Can you please share the post? Can you please have just one more conversation, so no one experiences the depths of the darkness alone? It may not be you right now who is struggling with your own mental health. It may be someone you know, it may be someone you loved, or you may be helping someone through it. But there all comes a time in life when someone and you will struggle with your mental health. And I need you guys to realize that it's okay to speak. It's not weak. And it's okay to ask for help. And this is me asking for your help. Let's spread this message near, wide, far, every single where. And then I can die a happy woman. Maybe in like 50 years' time. I don't know. Who knows what's next? Matt keeps telling me, don't announce anything. But I'm like, oh, might run across the UK.